from Brock.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this.
Now here's Jennings. He has 1:44 left in the third. The shot's good from Bayless. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Here's Jennings following the basket by Brook Lopez.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Brooklyn's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Johnson outside. This one for 3, and the Nets another 3.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Jennings dishes to Hawes. Here is Bayless. Lopez covering. Parker. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
The pass to Brock. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Langston Galloway's checked in for the Nets. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Petrovic. 13 points in the game. Here's Hawes. That 3 off the mark.
Got it.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Johnson. Kept alive. And that basket is in there from Brock. The kid's got 44.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Jennings. Off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Nets out in front, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next.
Let's take them back.
And welcome back to the second half of our big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Hawes. Petrovic is checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Goran Dragic is checked in for Antetokounmpo on the court for the Bucks. We've got Parker. Jared Bayless is out there with Petrovic. Then there's Jennings, and his shot's good from Brock.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Dragic. Outside Jennings. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Dragic. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 18 points for Goran Dragic.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Brock. Milwaukee with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Here's Petrovic. No good. The Nets go the other way with it.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And that basket is in there from Brock.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
It's tipped.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the Bucks making a change here. Hawes is checked in. Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's the screen. Jennings passes to Petrovic. And Hawes now atop the key. Here is Bayless. Jumper off the screen. Parker's shot is off.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Brock. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
To halt the run. No good on the layup.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
The half-court bomb falls off target. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. McGarry with the steal.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break he only had 1.
Here's the kid. He kicks it to Bennett. Down low, Brock. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Here is Bayless, following the bucket by the Nets. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And again, the Bucks miss.
Also, one you shouldn't miss. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with them.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the kid. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Here's McGarry. Good.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Now Bayless. Inside. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Jennings. Drops one in from the wing.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Pass to Brock. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right side Jennings. There's the feed to Hawes. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's the kid. Pass to McGarry. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And this broadcast has not it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious...
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity!
Yep. Close again. Corner, Phil. Next kid, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Come back. We go screen. Got you. Hey! I got you, screen. Use me. Corner. Get out. I'm good. You stay. I got him. I'm on. Flip. Pop up. Go. The ball. Good look, man. Good look. Good shot. Let's get a good shot. Ball up. Good ball. My corner. I'm here. I'm back. Here. I'm heading left. Cut through. No. Ball. Stop the corner. You stop, ball. Yep. Ball. Left. Give him that. Wow. Come in. Coming at you. Down screen. Coming at you. Get that. We're shot. No baseline. Oh. That's you. Go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. And tip-off approaching, but in the meantime, let's discuss post-play. Shaq, you are a dominant post scorer. Duh. Who do you think are the top post scorers in the NBA right now?
Well, one, DeMarcus Cousins, 25-13, can go inside and go outside. He's a little frantic at times, but he's up there. Zach Randolph, he's got great feet work, nice soft touch. Big Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals. He does everything with his right hand, so he's so good. That's all he needs. And Brook Lopez, nice size, nice touch, and nice feet work, too. I know you say feet work is not a word, but you can't do nothing with footwork. You need both feet. So, Dr. O'Neal, name it, feet work, put it in the dictionary, shut it up.
Okay. Well, you know what? The guy who reminds me of Shaq a little bit, Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes.
Stop it.
He does, man. He's got some of
your mind.
He overpowers guys.
Stop it.
I mean, it's like a little version of
out.
Okay, all right.
Send it to Kevin for a body slam this guy.
I was reaching, man. I had the Kevin Durant alarms on that. I was reaching.
All right.
Tim Duncan's got to be in that conversation.
Oh, Dwight Howard, Blake Griffin, good guys. That overpower people. We're talking about.
My bad. I apologize.
Just overpowering.
No, but I already said the top centers in the league.
Oh, no, I'm just saying about overpowering.
Answer the question, man.
Okay, my bad.
Time to go down to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call. Kev?
Nikola.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Western Conference versus Eastern Conference here in Dallas, Texas, where the Mavericks will try to protect home court. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both winners were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
An East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
So the Nets starting 5. Brock in at point guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Here's Brock. Gobert with the block. And here is Williams. Off to Rowe. Patterson is straight on Young. Kicks it to Anderson. Passes it to Gobert. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rowe. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. Pass break. Here we go. Pull-up jumper. And that one hits back iron. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoops, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
McLemore off the pick from Brock. And McLemore kicks to Lopez. And there's the pass to Brock. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Now here's McLemore outside. And that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Feeds to Anderson. Dishes to Patterson. Young with the steal. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Anderson. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Patterson, the screen. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Brock.
Not really his best quarter as far as get back on track. Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Mavericks trail by 4. Williams kicks to Patterson. Anderson outside. Five on the clock. Patterson, the screen. It's Anderson with the drive, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now the dish to McLemore. There's the feed to Lopez. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williams with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And here is Williams following the three-pointer by Freak. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Mavericks trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Brock, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. The Kids got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running through the kid. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Rowe, guarded by McLemore. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Young.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Trying to find McLemore. Gets it to him. Over to the wing. To the inside. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Stripped it away. And here they come.
Lopez.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Patterson, the screen. Williams gets the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Kid passes to Lopez. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Lopez has got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Brock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Already seizing control of this game.
total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Patterson. Last time out he had 14 points. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Lopez. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Pass to Brock. There's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Let's go.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Here's Rowe. Dallas again missing.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Nets passing it around. McLemore dishes to Lopez. Floats one up, and Darren Williams pulls it down.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Here's Patterson, finished off the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Williams kicks to Anderson. Gobert the screen. Here's Rowe, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He has 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Anderson outside. Now Williams. 8 points his last outing. And here's the fast break. Here's Brock. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Mahinmi's checked in for Gobert. Withy comes in for Patrick Patterson. Wesley Matthews checked in for Anderson. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Mitch McGary's checked in for Brooklyn. Moniunas comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Barea rejected by Brock. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The pass to Rowe from downtown, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
The kid passes to McGary. And he goes in for the dunk.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And so here is Dallas. 17-point game. Dallas shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn leading by 16. The kid passes to Moniunas. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. There's a good screen. Pass to Rowe. Jacks up a three. No good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. We need him to start varying some of those.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Good as Berea who picks up the assist. He's got 12.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And the shot is good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Nets. And here's Matthews from the arc. The shot will not go. A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He said that slowing down Joe Johnson will definitely be a big key for them. He added, Johnson is so big and is able to shoot over the top of you. We just need to make sure that we're always right in his jersey, never losing track of him, and trying to force him into tough, contested shots. You guys will see if they can slow him down.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And he gets it to go. 16 points for Freak.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
But he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. No luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage.
Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there.
Is it legal to have hops like that? I mean, how is that even possible?
Only one way to describe that, baby. Up high and down hard. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Brock, he's in at the point. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Moniunas. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's McLemore in at the shooting guard position. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting.
Oh! He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Matthews into the lane. He kicks to Gobert. Left side Anderson. Anderson, the screen to stop the run. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Brock, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Left side Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater. And he lays it up and in. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
At the top of the key, Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Matthews with it. Now defended by McLemore. Outside Matthews. He dishes it to Gobert. A 3 from Anderson. The rebound by the Nets. Young's got it.
In the rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
And McLemore kicks to Lopez.
Well, Lopez has been great. 10 points and a block. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And, Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
That one misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams dishes to Matthews. Gobert with a screen for Matthews. He feeds it to Gobert. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The Mavericks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Okay, Dallas, stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Patterson, the screen. Anderson up top. 6 points for him. Matthews passes to Anderson. And Gobert kicks to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Dallas again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Williams dishes to Gobert. Kicks to Matthews. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Matthews. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Last season's performance
Get
for
into
him.
them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over
And
make
4
your presence
rebounds.
felt.
And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Nets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Just absolute domination in this one for the kid. 28 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Now here's Matthews. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
into the paint, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Freak, number 1.
Well, anytime you can be the player that leads the league in scoring, or you're the top scorer, that's a huge accomplishment and something to be proud of.
Picked by Williams. Anderson outside. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Williams. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Hollis Jefferson passes to Brock. Lopez left side. Here's the kid, defended by Gobert. Feeds to Young. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He ended up with 56 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Mahimi comes in for Gobert, and Withy's subbed in for Patterson. 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. And Matthews kicks to Anderson. That's good. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Brock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Williams. Here's Withy. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Both teams will make substitutions. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Both free throws good from Brock. Here is Barea. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Dishes to Withy. Shoots from 14. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Withy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Johnson outside. Pass to Brock. The dish to Moniunas. It's rebounded by Dallas. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now here's Barea. Defense right on him. Here's Withy, the 10-footer. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
The kid passes to McGill, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Inside, Matthews. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
No free throws good from Matthews. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Back to Johnson. To the right side. The Nets working the ball around now. It's stolen by Mahimi. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Matthews again missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the scrimmage. Tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Barea. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Rowe. They get it back. Here's Whippy. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That one is off. Langston Galloway's checked in for the kid. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Nets delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. Guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Darren Williams. Patrick Patterson is out. There with Gobert. Then there's Anderson. And it's Rowe in at the 2 spot.
Get the ball inside.
Out to the wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez. Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas shooting 43% from the field. Gobert with a screen on Young. It's stolen. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets. and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Patterson, and it's sent back by Lopez. Now here's McLemore. He's covered by Anderson. It's deflected. Fast break, Dallas. And you can kind of go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And that's how the coach was brought up.
Gobert. Mahimi comes in for Patrick Patterson. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Freak number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. Modiunas drops both of them. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Rowe. He's guarded by Brock. They set the pick. Here's Rowe. Dallas again missing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
It's deflected. Here's the kid, guarded by Mahimi. McGarry dishes to Galloway. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the shot is good. Modiunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Clock at 6. Tries to save it. Here we go, one-on-one. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
That's good.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Modiunas, a screen on Matthews. Here's Brock. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 34 points for Freak.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Galloway kicks to Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
There's the pass to Brock. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The feed to Mahimi. Matthews goes in. Here's Withy. It's rebounded by Brock. The kid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McGarry passes to Modiunas. McGarry kicks to Galloway. Here's the kid. He's covered by Matthews. 1:02 left to play in the third. Pass to Rowe. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Mahimi. He had a strong showing last season. Put up 8 points per game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Yes, he does. Rebounds, blocks, shots, all the dirty work, so other guys can look pretty.
Here's Brock. The rebound by Withy.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. He dishes it to Galloway. Passes to Brock. Joe Johnston on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 9. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Monty Eunice has got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
The pass to Rowe. From about 16, the shot misses. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells us. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Brock in a 2-guard. Gary out there with Anthony Bennett. And it's McCarthy in at the 3.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by Brock. Matthews dishes to Patterson. 13 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Nato, he's guarded by Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fires from the line. Again, the Nets for 2.
Assisted by Freak.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Floats one, and he sinks the layup.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Pass to Brock. Matthews with the steal. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Matthews has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Wasted no time on that one.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Outside Williams. Williams double team. High post, Gobert. Matthews goes in. Off with the layup. Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's the kid, right wing. McCarthy, the pass to McGarry. Clock at 6. And stolen by Patterson. Got a piece of it. A solo fast break. Good on the shot.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
The 10-footer. Matthews, no one around him. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for an update on Patrick Patterson. Doris?
Well, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Jeff Withy, he's checked in for Dallas. And Bennett drops them both. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And here's Anderson. Here's the floater. Misses at the rim.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
They get it back. McGarry, Gobert with the block. And Anderson kicks to Gobert. Matthews, no good. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Williams with the ball. He kicks it to Gobert. Over in the corner, Matthews. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Withy, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Anderson outside. He feeds it to Withy. Doubled by Brock. Kicks to Williams. The baseline jumper goes down. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Bennett. And it's off the back rim. No good. Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. There's a good screen. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Brock.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Williams with a clean look. And it's Williams again missing. McCarthy, he's covered by Matthews. Good D by Matthews. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Gobert dishes to Williams. Feeds to Withy. Back to Williams. Takes a 3. And it's Williams again missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the kid. Dishes it to Bennett. Passes it to Brock. The feed now to Bennett. That jam! I mean, just beautiful. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? McGarry down low, defended by Gobert.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the dish to Williams. Withy kicks to Gobert.
Williams.
Matthews passes to Anderson. There's a screen. Shot off the pick. It's rebounded by Brock. The kid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the wing right side. Nets passing it around. McGarry, no luck.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gobert. Anderson right side. Outside Williams to end the drought. That's good.
The success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Brock. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Brock. Here's Ennis. Anderson outside, and the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Here's Ennis. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. Releases from 15. Buries the jump shot. Hansen. Here's the kid. He dishes it to McGarry. The pass to Brock. Johnson kicks to Galloway. Down low. Stolen by Withy.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series. And that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Mavericks.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the kid. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Okay.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 40 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's Brooklyn with it. McGarry dishes to Galloway. On the wing, Johnson. Up top, Bennett. Pass to Brock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
This can't happen.
Now Ennis. The 15-footer. The rebound by Bennett. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise for the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan play of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and Smith. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top three. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it, you know, the true power forward.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at 10 and 4.
And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Brock, he's in at the point. Young out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Here's Marjanovic. Aldridge a screen. Parker outside. Not loose. Here's the kid, covered by Parker. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Stevenson. Aldridge up on top. Wide open shot is on the money.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
The kid passes to Hollis Jefferson. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Brock. He feeds it to Lopez. Got a piece of it. An even 3-on-3 break. Dishes it to Pondexter. Here's Marjanovic. Lopez covering. Kicks to Parker. Takes the three. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Here's the kid. Off target at the rim.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Brooklyn with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Stevenson can't hit.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Brock. Drains the three-pointer.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with San Antonio's head coach. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris. Stevenson dishes to Parker. 3 seconds left, and it's sent back by Lopez. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Stevenson. Shots good by McLemore.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Parker. Wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Here's Parker. After the basket by Brooklyn. He dishes it to Stevenson. Can they get it? No good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Shots good from Young. Young's got his first points of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Parker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Stevenson kicks to Parker. Here's Hollis Jefferson.
Oh! And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Brock, and the Nets another three.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Nets.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. Even after makes.
Pondexter, the pass to Parker. Aldridge a screen. Parker dishes to Stevenson. Clock at 6. From deep. Offensive rebound. Back to Parker. Pass to Stevenson. It's Parker, top of the key. Here's Marjanovic. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Inside, here's Lopez. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here is Aldridge. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Young passes to Brock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
The kid passes to Young. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And so Young nails them both. Spurs trail by 11. Chalmers with it. Outside, Green. Here's West, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Green kicks it to West. Eunice with the steal. Right wing. Brock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky.